Are you tired of constantly pushing against the grain, feeling like every step of your life journey is an uphill battle, leaving you exhausted and unsatisfied? We all crave a simpler, more fulfilling existence where things just seem to fall into place. Now, there is an ancient Chinese philosophy that provides the answers you've been seeking. It is a life philosophy that encourages you to go with the flow, quite literally. It's called the Wu Wei concept. It's about aligning your actions so seamlessly with the natural order that you achieve things effortlessly. It encourages you to let go of rigid expectations and outcomes, teaching us to stop fighting against the natural current of life. So, if you want to know more about this ancient wisdom that resonates with our universal desire for an easier, more fulfilling life, then make sure to watch this video till the end. In this video, we will explore Wu Wei, a concept that will not only flip your understanding of effort, but will also resonate with your desire for a more effortless and satisfying life journey. Understanding Wu Wei. So, how to live a more effortless life, let's delve into the concept of Wu Wei. First, it's important to discuss that Wu Wei is often wrongly translated as non-action or effortless action. But don't let the idea of non-action mislead you into thinking it's about laziness or doing nothing. Far from it. Wu Wei is about aligning yourself with the natural flow of life, of situations, of the universe itself. It teaches us to act not out of obligation or excessive deliberation, but out of a harmonious relationship with the world around us. For instance, have you ever found yourself tossing and turning in bed, unable to sleep because you're trying too hard to fall asleep? Or perhaps you've felt that fighting your anxiety paradoxically makes you more anxious. You get anxious about being anxious. This is where Wu Wei becomes transformative. Being in a state of Wu Wei is like being in harmony with nature and its rhythm. When you cease the struggle to fall asleep, you often find that sleep comes naturally. Similarly, when you stop fighting your anxiety and instead acknowledge and sit with it, it tends to lose its grip on you. The sensation one experiences in a state of Wu Wei could be likened to being lightly tipsy. You retain complete control over your actions and senses, but there's an element of ease, a release of tension, a lessening of insecurity, and a shedding of unnecessary seriousness. It's not about relinquishing control, but about harmonizing your actions with the natural flow of life. The illusion of constant striving. We live in a world that often glorifies constant action, hustle, and a never-ending to-do list. The prevailing narrative is that the more you do, the more valuable you are. This continuous striving creates the illusion that we must control every variable and outcome to find success and happiness. In fact, the American dream is all about working hard, never giving up, and faking it till you make it. On the other hand, an alternative perspective suggests we might be going about this all wrong. Trusting that we're fundamentally okay, no matter what life throws at us, allows us to let go of our constant need to control every aspect of our lives. And when we let go, we make room for new, unimaginable opportunities. This opens the door to the philosophy of Wu Wei, which teaches us the art of effortless action. The philosophy of Wu Wei challenges this paradigm by suggesting that true fulfillment doesn't necessarily come from forcing outcomes or ceaseless striving. In fact, a richer, more meaningful life often emerges when we let go of the need to control every aspect of our existence. It's not about doing less, but about aligning our actions so effortlessly with the flow of life that it feels like non-action. Embracing natural flow. After understanding the philosophy of Wu Wei, you might be thinking, how can we implement this in our own life? Well, many spiritual and philosophical teachings of Wu Wei emphasize the importance of living in the now. But what does that really mean? For those just starting, this concept can be daunting. The term now can easily become another concept we chase, another goal to reach. But here's where Wu Wei offers a different perspective. Forget chasing the concept of now and instead embrace your natural state of being, your inherent presence. Wu Wei teaches us to let go of our preconceived notions and labels, encouraging us to align with life's natural rhythms. The true power comes not from forcing circumstances to fit our desires, but by allowing them to unfold as they are meant to. When we do this, we're not just living in the present moment. we're experiencing a harmonious flow with the universe itself. Release and surrender. You know how we often clutch on to our plans, goals, and outcomes like they're life rafts in a stormy sea? Well, let us offer you another perspective. What if the very thing you're clinging to is what's keeping you from finding peace? The concept of Wu Wei teaches us that surrendering control and releasing our tight grip on things can actually lead us to a far more peaceful state of being. We are not saying you should give up on your dreams and plans. What we are saying is that there's immense power in letting go of our attachment to specific outcomes. It's about understanding that you're okay, no matter what life throws at you. Once you start trusting that, you'll find that you can navigate even the stormiest seas with a grace you never knew you had. So next time you're stressed about hitting a target or reaching a milestone, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what would happen if I just let go a little? Trust us. Surrender can be a beautiful thing. Top of form. Presence and mindfulness. Wu Wei is not just about non-action. It's about being in tune with the current moment, sensing its rhythms, and acting harmoniously. This is where mindfulness comes into play. Being mindful means being fully engaged with what's happening right now, not lost in thoughts of the past or worries about the future. Now we'll let you in on a little secret. When you're genuinely present and mindful, you start to see life's opportunities more clearly. You begin to recognize the paths that truly resonate with you and can make more authentic and aligned choices. It's like life becomes this vibrant dance, and you're not just following the steps, you're co-creating them with the universe. So the next time you find yourself drifting into a sea of thoughts, take a deep breath, ground yourself, and embrace the now. It's in this present moment where the magic of Wu Wei truly unfolds. Harmony with change. We've talked about presence, surrender, and natural flow, but how does all this tie into dealing with the inevitability of change? We cling to our comfort zones, desperately trying to hold on to a sense of stability. But the truth is, life is ever-changing, ever-evolving. You might wonder, how can Wu Wei help me navigate these choppy waters of change? Wu Wei isn't a static philosophy. It's incredibly dynamic. It teaches us to move harmoniously with life's natural ebbs and flows, rather than paddling against the current. When you understand the concept of Wu Wei, adapting to change doesn't feel like a struggle. It becomes a more effortless process. Think of it this way. When you're in a state of Wu Wei, you're not resisting life or clinging to specific outcomes. You're dancing with life, accepting the inevitable transitions and changes as part of this incredible journey. You navigate the changes not with rigidity but with grace, understanding that each phase brings its own unique lessons and gifts. So instead of tensing up and panicking, take a Wu Wei approach. Pause, breathe, and go with the flow. You'll find that change becomes less of a hurdle and more of an opportunity to grow and learn. Finding fulfillment through Wu Wei. Moving forward as we explore the interplay between mindfulness, surrender, and adapting to change, you might be wondering about the ultimate aim of all this. It brings us to the culmination of Wu Wei, finding true fulfillment in life. Wu Wei is often visualized as an action of non-action, suggesting that sometimes doing less allows our actions to become more natural, energetic, and effective. This is not just philosophical fluff. It has practical applications in various realms of life, including politics, business, and personal matters. This ancient Taoist concept is considered a source of great serenity and a way to govern effectively. In personal terms, practicing Wu Wei helps us attain what Confucians called Dai, a charismatic virtue that makes moving through the world more successful. And here's something you'll love. This state of being can make even the most complex or strenuous activities feel peaceful, much like the experience of a flow state. So fulfillment isn't about battling through life, but embracing its journey with Wu Wei, without resistance or undue attachment. Applying Wu Wei in daily life. Following that, you might be wondering how to make this ancient wisdom actionable in your daily life. It's one thing to grasp the idea theoretically. It's another to integrate it into our everyday routines and decisions, right? One way to apply Wu Wei is in decision-making. Instead of agonizing over a choice, consider stepping back and letting your intuition guide you. This doesn't mean ignoring logic, but it involves embracing a sense of calm and listening to your gut feelings. Similarly, in taking action, be it at work or in personal relationships, try not to overplan or micromanage. Allow things to flow naturally and trust that you're okay no matter the outcome. When you encounter challenges, instead of reacting impulsively or stressing out, pause. Recall the essence of Wu Wei, effortless action, and approach the problem with composure and authenticity. You'll often find that this natural, unforced approach can yield surprisingly effective solutions. As we wrap up this discussion about Wu Wei, let's recap what we've learned. We've explored Wu Wei as the art of effortless action, delving into how it transcends the notion of passivity to represent a harmonious way of interacting with the world. From understanding its roots to applying it in daily life, the philosophy of Wu Wei offers a timeless path to a more fulfilling existence. We encourage all of you to explore Wu Wei in your own lives. It's more than an ancient concept. It's a practical guide to living effortlessly and finding deeper fulfillment. Remember, by harmonizing with the natural flow of life, you open up a world of possibilities for transforming your experiences and achieving lasting contentment. So what are your thoughts on Wu Wei? Have you ever experienced a moment of effortless action? Feel free to share in the comments below. We have some exciting videos coming up, filled with tips and exercises for personal growth and self-discovery. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards a more effortless and fulfilling life. Until next time, embrace the flow and discover the richness of your own existence.